Howdy, my name's Anne McCarthy. I'm on the WordPress 6.6 release squad as the test lead, and I'm a product wrangler working for Automatic. This video is about exploring the power of a shared publish flow and unified extensibility APIs in WordPress 6.6. Common experiences between the two editors grows closer thanks to this technical push to share code and a design push to create a single, coherent experience across the post and site editor when publishing. This helps lay the groundwork for a future where there's less separation between the two experiences and more of a seamless feel, including for extensibility. So for example, while the site editor allows you to do more, the general experience between the editors should still feel similar and like WordPress at its core. To get a sense of scale, at a code level in core, this means nearly 7,000 lines of code no longer need to be maintained. However, the more noticeable and big pieces for users will be seen in a unified publish flow and a singular summary inspector panel. The publish flow also has an updated design with a new, more prominent display for key information like title, status, and featured image. This also includes moving the Move to Trash option to behind the three-dot menu next to the title of the post in the inspector, which I'll show in a bit. For the inspector in general, you can expect more consistency in the information that's displayed regardless of what you're interacting with, from a pattern to a post. Now let's take a look first at the prior experience in 6.5 for the publish flow just as a refresher, and then let's jump into 6.6. So this is WordPress 6.5. You can see over here, this is the publish flow that will shift in 6.6. So this is the usual experience. You can see public, private, password protected. I can change the status to publish in the future. You'll see then this changes to schedule. I can hit schedule. I can also click now to schedule or to publish now. I can also change around the template, all that sort of stuff. As I scroll down, you'll see the featured image is down here, as well as tags and categories here, as well as the excerpt. There are also discussion options down here as well. Now let's look at WordPress 6.6. So WordPress 6.6 has this new experience. And as mentioned, behind the three-dot menu, there's a View, Rename, Move to Trash option. You can also rename just by obviously renaming the title here. You'll notice that the featured image is situated much higher in the flow, as well as the excerpt. So I can add an excerpt like so. From there, if you go down here, you'll notice how united this look and feel is. So there's very simple structure to both of these. And you'll see a similar but new experience around status and visibility. So you can change things here. When it comes to scheduling, you'll see this option as well to schedule, or published, which will allow you to publish with a password protect option here. For discussion, each thing will follow the same flow, where when you click on something, it will allow you to open up and edit in a similar way. Finally, as expected, there's the categories and tags here as well. Now let's dig into the more technical side of things. So I'm going to use the command palette, open up patterns. This will pop me over to patterns within the site editor since I'm using a block theme. And I have this unified slot pattern just to talk about this specific experience. So notice how whenever I open this up, you'll see the inspector shows similar structure of information as what you saw in the publish flow. Description, the title, last edited, revisions, sync status. This is part of the unification as well, is this shared look at the inspector showing common information across places so it's easier to find no matter what you're looking at. So to dig in more to the technical side of things, thanks to this unification, various slots are now available between the posts and site editors, allowing plugin authors to use the same code to load their plugins, regardless of the context of the editor. So this is huge. The following slots are now available under the wp.editor global variable. And I will include a link in the description below that talks through this more and has a link to a dev note that goes into great detail about this. But going forward, this basically allows contributors to the project, the WordPress project, to build editor features in a single place and have them available in both posts and site editors. And it makes it easier for folks who want to extend. So for current plugins, this means you need to check how you've used these now universal slots to ensure your plugin's extension points show up in the right places. So in general, it's recommended that rather than target an editor, you want to target by post type. For example, template, page, post. And to help mitigate any unexpected usage of these slots, edit post slots will only work on edit posts, and edit site slots will only work on edit site. So here is the full dev note, which I will link to below from Riyadh, who helped do a lot of this work. So with that, I hope you enjoyed exploring the power of a shared publish flow and the unified extensibility APIs in WordPress 6.6. WordPress 6.6 is set to be released on July 16th, 2024. And I can't wait to see what you all do, both in terms of extensibility and extending the interfaces, as well as with your publishing. And I hope this helps streamline the experience no matter where you're publishing your content. Publishing is a core part of the WordPress experience, and this is a big, exciting change to look forward to. Expect to see more in the future.